are you going today?
I try.
Let's go brush your teeth.
But in this
Maddie, go brush your teeth, please. Come on, babes. Oh, finish your yogurt.
My nose is good.
Let's go brush our teeth. Go. Some crazy hair today. It's just hat hair. I was wearing a hat last night at boot camp. Anyways. So I'm super exhausted. I had a client at 5:15 and I had boot camp last night, so it was super hard to get up at 4 a.m. this morning. I just wanted to crawl back in bed. So where am I at personally right now? Work. Just feels like work. Just trying to build my business and trying to be a mom and a wife and finding balance and time for myself to work out and accomplish my personal goals for my body, and help other people do the same thing. And it can get exhausting, because it just seems like that's all your whole life is. So finding the balance. So right now I'm really trying to set goals for my business, and when I'm doing my business, focus on my business, setting that time aside. And when I have my girls, just putting everything else aside and focusing on them. Because I find when you're intentional, is that right? Intentional? It sounds funny. About your time, you're less likely to get overwhelmed and stressed. Like when I would try to like multitask and do a whole bunch of things at once, I found I just was more irritable. I was more exhausted. I would snap on my kids quicker. I wouldn't enjoy the things that I was supposed to be enjoying. I wasn't present in the moment. So I've just kind of really been trying to focus so hard on being present and giving that moment all of its time, whatever it is in that moment that I've decided to focus on. I've decided to give that moment all of its time, all of its focus. So that's kind of where I am at right now. I'm just really trying to get myself healthy mentally. I was working out yesterday and I stopped and made a little note, because when I get working out and I'm listening to music is when I get all of my my thoughts, all of my thinking gets done. And so when I was working out, I'm pushing myself and lifting heavier weights than like I would normally lift, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm bigger bottom half, so I have very muscular legs. So I've kind of bought into the lie that like I don't want to lift too heavy on my legs because I don't want them to bulk up. And I really had to stop myself and think, like, who told me that? Like, where did that lie come from? Like, I've never really pushed myself to my potential, because I've limited myself on what other people have said about a certain body type. So on Sunday, me and my husband worked out together, or Monday morning, and we did legs together. He did my workout, but I put heavier weights on, so we weren't having to swap the weights, take the weights on and off for like deadlifts and stuff. Even though he was lifting a little bit lighter than he normally would, I was lifting way heavier than I normally would, and I could do it. And when you push yourself past what you ever thought you could, I was like, wow, I've really been slacking. Like, I was nauseous between sets. Like, it felt good. I know that sounds crazy, but it felt good. It felt good to feel like I really pushed myself to my potential. And so yesterday when I was at the gym, I was just thinking, working out now, pushing myself, lifting heavier, it has become so much more than body image, so much more than my body and what it looks like. It has become more of a game of the mind. Just knowing that pushing yourself those last few reps, going heavier when you feel exhausted. When you feel like there's no way you can lift more, you put down those weights and you grab even heavier ones and you finish it off. There's something exhilarating in that. And so I was lifting, I was doing back and shoulders yesterday, and I was just thinking as I was lifting, and I was mentally pushing myself harder because I was thinking about that leg day and thinking, no, Hannah, you have so much more power in you that you're not unleashing. And so when I was thinking this, I just realized that it's so much more about the mind than it is the body. And so if one of you is watching this right now and is kind of going through what I went through, or has these limiting beliefs of what body type should be, or what body type you have, or what goals that you're kind of setting, just know that the power in you is like you don't even know how powerful you are, but you have to tap into it and unleash it. And when you do, so much more than just physical strength comes. It's like this mental strength. It's like something inside of you comes out, and it's exciting and it's exhilarating, and that's all I can say about it. That's just kind of what I'm going through right now, guys, and I don't even know where this video is going. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video because I'm kind of haven't done a video in a long time. I'm all over the place right now. I haven't talked in a while, so I don't even know what to update you guys on. So personally, as I'm like scratching my head, sorry guys, like, oh, sorry, my hair's not done today. That is just where I am at personally right now. I'm just waiting for a client too, so I might have to end this halfway through. That's just where I am at today, and like really focusing on, because it's just, you really start to realize the most important things. And if you don't realize when you're in the present to give all that time your focus, whatever you've decided to focus on, to give it all your attention, you're not living in the present moment. In the present moment, if you can live in that present moment, it's a gift. It's a gift that will fill you with so much more than material things can fill you with, because you're recognizing the gift, you're recognizing the moment. And so this is just like was all my thoughts yesterday working out, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. I'll probably show you my workout today. I'm gonna do legs, and that is it. I have a client coming, and I probably will do something with this crazy hair. But that is it for now. Oh, quick note. So we found a space for a boot camp to move boot camp indoors. Super exciting. I'm just going to be using it just for the times that we're doing boot camp. So Tuesdays, Thursday evenings, and Saturday mornings. So we're just looking at turf and stuff to lay down, some equipment to throw in there. And we're going to be moving the outdoor boot camps indoors come the winter time. So hopefully grow it. So that's kind of where my business is at. And I'm super excited about it. So I wanted to share that with you guys too. So if you're just starting out with your business, just know it doesn't all happen at once. It starts off in small baby steps, but don't give up. Keep going. All right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching. What's up, YouTube? So I've got another leg day here for you. I've warmed up with some back squats on the Smith machine. My feet are wide and I'm going below parallel, so I didn't go as heavy with the weight with this one. The next one I'm doing is a split squat to a split squat jump. So I do 10 on each leg, and then I go and do 10 jumps on each leg. This is really good for the butt, the thighs. It just burns. It's all around just amazing for the legs. I like to switch up my reps weekly. Actually, I don't always do the same reps in the same sets because your body can plateau and get bored. I find for really defining the legs and the whole body and leaning out, to always switch up the reps and sets, not always be stuck on 4 sets of 10 reps or 20 reps and so on. This next one I am doing is a back extension on the Basu. I've kind of wedged my feet. Make sure you have something to wedge your feet under. And I am engaging my glutes too as I come up. So I'm squeezing my glutes and my lower back. This next one I am doing, this is great. I don't have a leg press, so I've used my Smith machine. And I'm just pressing that weight up, and I've done 10 reps of these for 3 sets. These are good. You want to bring your knees all the way to your chest. This next one I'm doing is a lying leg curl using the cable machine and a Bosu ball to keep me inclined a little bit, so I really target those hamstrings. Remember, ladies, when you are working your hamstrings, that is what is going to lift the booty as well. So really nice and controlled with these. Concentrate on the muscle, on the hamstring, and squeeze it, and keep your core tight as well. And then I have done leg extensions on the cable machine standing, so you really have to engage your abs and your core, trying to keep that knee up. As you can tell, I'm exhausted. I can't seem to keep my knee high enough. But try to keep it as high as you can, extending that and really flexing the quad and burning it out. These are really good finishers. And then I have finished with some cardio. I did 15 minutes of HIIT training on my stepper, going really fast and then really slow, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And I always finish with cardio because I can give my all during my weight training. This is like my view. It's so nice to stare out at this pond while I work out, and hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Thanks. So I did, after my legs, I did 15 minutes of interval training on the stepper. And so really that's just a minute on, a minute off, but it increases so you can kind of see the intervals there. I did 15 minutes, guys, and I'm like drenched in sweat. That's all you need to do. Always do your cardio after your weights too, so you can be able to give it your all with the weights and not get tired. I used to do cardio before just to get it over with, but I found I wasn't giving it my all during my cardio, during my weights, I mean. So even if it's 15 minutes, I do it at the end. Even if it's 10 minutes, like, don't get discouraged. If you're running out of time, 5 minutes and go as hard as you can. Just do what you can, and that's all you can do. Or break it up into 2 workouts if you have that luxury of working out in the morning, working out in the evening, or afternoon, morning, or afternoon and evening, whatever. But just do it. Start with a little bit. The more you do, the more you will continue to do, the more your self-esteem will grow, because you'll be proud of yourself. And just start. Cardio is not my favorite thing, but I do personal development while I do cardio. I just go onto YouTube, have people I follow. Depends my mood. Some of the stuff's pretty heavy, so I have to be in the right mood to absorb the information. Other times I like really motivational, uplifting stuff. I listen from everything from pastors, motivational speakers, to like Joel Osteen. I love him, he's so good. Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Impact Theory. Oh my goodness, there's so many that I can't even name them all. But I always am feeding my mind while I'm doing cardio. Really important, because you can get discouraged so easily. And it is all about your mind. So I mean, if you're not feeding your mind the right things, you're feeding it the wrong things. There's no gray area, it's black or white. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have any questions or whatever, send me a message below, like my video or subscribe. And again, if you have any questions, just give me an email. Bye guys.